Hi guys, this is Miss Ladios and I'm going to read you a book I found on Sora. This book is called Agreement Under the Stars by Suzanne Rusk. There was once a time when the forest was so wide it seemed to go on forever. The animals lived together in peace and harmony without disturbing each other. But little by little, day by day, the outside world grew around them, and the forest began to get smaller and smaller. And that was when the problems began. Peck, peck, peck. I can't stand it anymore. Be quiet. We can't go on like this. There wasn't as much space as there used to be. An emergency committee came up with a solution. They couldn't all use the space at the same time anymore. Some animals would be active during the day and sleep at night, while others would come out at night and sleep during the day. What a great idea, they all said. But nobody volunteered to be on the night shift. And so the committee selected those who would be the night creatures, the heroes who would live out their lives exiled in the shadows for the common good. But why have they chosen us? Because we're smart? Because we're brave? Because we're agile? Because we're handsome? Chirp, chirp, chirp. Because we're hideous. They're shoving us into the darkness so they don't have to see us anymore. The animals looked at each other. They weren't majestic or cute. They didn't have silky skin or bright feathers. They didn't have beautiful voices. They didn't look graceful when they walked. For the first time, they felt grotesque, ugly, and drab. And from that night on, they hid in the darkness so they couldn't be seen. One night, a poacher came into the forest and set out a lot of traps. Howl hooted mournfully all night until dawn in hopes of warning all the animals. The night creatures were saved, but the day creatures ignored the warning, and some of them were caught in the traps. At nightfall, when Todd came out in search of his breakfast, he heard a tremendous racket. Finch and Rabbit were yelling. They were trapped in cages. Toad looked at them and opened his enormous mouth. With his long, sticky tongue, he tore the doors off the cages and set them free. Bat and Hedgehog found Deer caught in a snare. Hedgehog rolled himself into a spiky ball, while Bat fluttered around, hiding at the trap with his sharp little teeth. Together, they set Deer free. When Mole found Fox howling noisily, with her beautiful tail caught in the trap, he got to work. Using his strong, sharp claws, he set her free. As grateful as they were ashamed, all the members of the committee asked the night creatures if they'd like to go back to living during the daytime. They'd find another solution to the lack of space. But the night creatures kindly refused the invitation. An agreement was an agreement, and it had to be respected. And what's more, they'd gotten used to the peace and quiet of the night. They didn't crave frills or flattery. Under the silver moonlight, the world wasn't black or white. There was room for all the shades of gray. Did you know? Our forests are home to lots of different animals. The reason there are daytime and nocturnal animals isn't exactly the way we've told it in this story. But it's a fact that there are fewer and fewer forests on our planet. Deforestation, the uncontrolled chopping down of trees, forest fires, the extraction of resources from the earth, and large-scale construction have all caused, in just a short space of time, the disappearance of 1/3 of our forests. We know that forests, apart from being the home and refuge of living creatures, also store carbon and absorb polluting gases from the atmosphere, maintain the humidity of the environment, and protect the soil against landslides and deforestation. If we care for them and manage them, sustainability will be looking after the planet and ourselves. There are plenty of things we can do to save them, To find out more and lend a hand, you can contact national or international associations, foundations, and organizations. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you.